While the rest of the world is hitting the snooze button, a silent elite is already miles ahead. They aren't just waking up, they are calibrating their minds for conquest. You see, the difference between a billion-dollar bank account and a life of financial struggle isn't just about what you do at the office. It's about what you do before the sun even touches the horizon. Today, we aren't just looking at habits. We are dissecting the psychological blueprints of the 1%. This is the Capital Zeus's masterclass on the rituals that build empires. Most people believe wealth is a matter of luck or timing. But if you study the titans of industry, the Musks, the Buffetts, the Bezoses, you find a recurring pattern. They protect their mornings with a religious intensity. Why? Because the morning is the only time of day when you have total control over your cognitive load. By the end of this documentary, you will not only know the 5 rituals they use, but you will understand the deep psychological why behind them. You will learn how to rewire your brain to stop reacting to the world and start commanding it. If you want to join the 1%, you must stop living like the 99%. The first ritual isn't just about waking up early. It's about the psychology of the unfair advantage. Many self-made billionaires, from Tim Cook to Richard Branson, are famously early risers. But it's not about the clock. It's about the silence. In the psychology of wealth, this is known as cognitive sovereignty. When you wake up before the world, you are operating in a space where no one is asking for your time, your money, or your energy. This creates a mental state of proactive dominance rather than reactive stress. Consider the ritual of winning the first war. The first war of the day is between you and the sheets. By winning this battle immediately, you send a signal to your subconscious. I am the master of my impulses. Throughout this section, we will explore how this discipline scales from a simple alarm clock to billion-dollar negotiation. Ritual number 2 is what the elite call the vault. While most people check their emails or social media the moment they wake up, essentially inviting thousands of strangers into their bedroom to dictate their mood, billionaires do the opposite. They engage in strategic solitude. This is where the psychology of the 1% truly diverges. They spend the first 60 to 90 minutes of their day in a deep work state. For some, like Bill Gates, this involves intense reading and synthesis of information. For others, it's about solving the single most difficult problem on their plate. We're going to break down the eat the frog philosophy and why tackling your most psychologically taxing task at dawn prevents decision fatigue later in the day. You cannot build a billion-dollar empire in a 10-cent body. Ritual 3 is biological calibration. This isn't just working out, it's about chemical optimization. Whether it's Jeff Bezos' commitment to 8 hours of sleep, followed by a steady morning routine, or the intense physical training of someone like Mark Cuban, the goal is the same: cortisol management and endorphin release. Wealthy individuals understand that physical movement clears the mental fog that leads to poor financial decisions. We will dive into the science of how a morning sweat session increases neuroplasticity, making your brain more adaptable to market changes and better at spotting high-value opportunities that others miss. Warren Buffett famously spends 80% of his day reading. For the self-made elite, the morning is the primary time for intellectual compounding. If you put $1,000 in the bank, it grows slowly. But if you put one powerful idea into a prepared mind, it can grow into a billion-dollar company. This ritual involves consuming high-signal information biographies of past titans, industry reports, or philosophical texts rather than low-signal noise like celebrity gossip or sensationalist news. We'll look at the specific reading lists of the world's wealthiest people and how you can implement a reading ritual that scales your mindset at the same rate as your portfolio. The final ritual is the most powerful: the architecture of intention. This is the practice of visualizing the win. Before the workday officially begins, billionaires like Oprah Winfrey or Spanx founder Sarah Blakely spend time in meditation or visualization. This isn't magic, it's reticular activating system, RAS programming. By visualizing their goals and the specific actions needed to reach them, they are training their brains to filter the thousands of pieces of information they will encounter that day. They are telling their subconscious, show me the path to the goal. We will teach you a 5-minute visualization technique used by the elite to stay focused on long-term wealth during short-term market volatility. The path to the 1% is paved with the bricks of discipline. Which of these 5 rituals are you going to implement tomorrow morning? Is it the 4:30 a.m. start or the hour of deep work? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one because the Capital Zeus community is built on accountability. If you want to continue rewiring your brain for massive success, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Our next masterclass will dive into the dark side of successes and how the elite handle the psychological burden of power. Don't miss it. Remember, wealth isn't just about what's in your bank account. It's about what's in your head. Own your morning, and you will eventually own the world. I'm Capital Zeus, and I'll see you at the top.